Burr, it's cold. Well, welcome back. 27 degrees this morning. Big change from, I think, a high of like 70 something yesterday. Or the day, yesterday the high was 50. The day before it's almost 80. 50s yesterday, high of, or low of, 27 last night. It's supposed to get down to the same thing tonight. And I think today's high was 48 maybe. I haven't looked. Supposed to be a little warmer tomorrow, I think in the 50s. Got 2 days of cold coming. And it's going to be chilly in the mornings and 70s in the afternoon. It's fine. Well, I like it. But, guys are out of hay. I put 2 rolls out Friday, and they went through them in 2 days. So I'll tell you. Pretty sure they did. I know one's gone. I think the other one's pretty much gone. I see them over there eating. But that brings me to this week's topic. How do you feed your hay? There are many, many, many different ways to do it. I've explored unrolling in the pasture, regenerative farming. I still unroll every now and then. I have hay rings. I have 2 poly hay rings. I'll show you a little bit that I've had for almost 5 years now. The same 2. I have not bought new ones. They're great. These cows, they don't tear them up. They don't bend them because they don't bend. There is one that's kind of separated at a joint, but it doesn't bother anything. Oh yeah, I gotta have 2 rolls. Actually, I'm putting 3 out because I am going to unroll one, and I'll explain to you when I unroll it why I am unrolling it. The other 2, they are going into the hay rings. One hay ring up on top of the hill by the highway, one down here by the pond where all cows are laying down. Let's get to it. Now, I will tell you right now, there is a problem with putting them in feeders. Let me show you what that is. That spot right there and this spot we're driving over. And there's another one right out there. You can see them. It's not bare ground, it's just piles of hay. And there's like 4 of those in this field right here. That's what it does. Now you can look out there. I've unrolled hay right there, and it's not as bad, and the grass will grow up through it. The waste. Is it worse with a hay ring, or is it worse when you unroll it? I don't know. There's waste either way. They even in the hay rings, they tend to spread some of it around on the ground. They will eat it slowly, but they won't eat all of it. And when you unroll it, at least you're spreading it out over a larger place. But when you put it in a hay ring, you're kind of confining yourself to one location. And this is where we're doing it right now. In fact, we are right beside, and I'll take the camera out, a big mound of manure and old hay and more manure and more old hay. And I'll show it to you in just a second. So here we are. We're going to put this out. Here's my big mound. It's pretty deep. You got to get out here sometime and kind of scoop it up, spread it out. And they will get up in here and eat some of this, but not all of it. It's going to have to be, see how wet it is down there. It's going to have to be spread around. again, which is better, unrolling. You can see how far they spread this out. But right now, you know, it's thin. There's the ground right there. I mean, it's not all piled up, and they will come up here and they will eat on even this out here. Not as much as they will this fresh bell, but they will some. Well, it didn't take them very long to figure out what I was doing. I believe there's a good trail of them there, huh? They know it's cold. But who's going to get there first, huh? Here comes trouble. Because what he's fixing to do is go in there and tear the bell up. Just because that's his favorite thing to do. I think all bulls are like that. All right, let's go put another one out, and then I'll unroll one and explain why I'm doing it. So, I tell you, my girls have definitely put their winter coat on. They're right, Bonnie. I mean, they are good and prepared for winter. You know, they really slicked off this year, which made me think it was fixing to be hot. Boy, was it hot. Now it makes me wonder what the winter's going to be like. Uh-oh, gotta go. So we passed by, you see the two sitting there in the corner. That's Ariel. Ariel's my oldest cow. I have to check, but I think she's like 14 or 15. Even when I bought her, she was still my oldest when I bought her, but she's a very timid girl. She does not fight for her food. So I'm going to unroll a roll. It'll kind of spread it out, and she won't have to fight for hay when it gets really cold and everybody's standing around the hay bales not letting her in. She can go to where it's rolled out and she has a place to eat. So that's why I unroll every now and then. I don't always do it, but I do it a few times when I know she's going to need the extra hay and the extra support to be able to go in and get it. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I did not get it. I forgot to hit the record button. With the help of Garth, my bull, we got it unrolled. Except for that big pile that he made right there. He's not as much help as he thinks he is. But everyone's going to be able to come over and eat. Everybody's going to be happy. That's 3 bells out. She won't have to fight anybody for something to eat. She probably won't come over here and eat until much later today, this evening. But she'll get to eat it. So, those are my 4 options. I know people do bell grazing. And if ever I was going to do bell grazing or give it an attempt, this year probably would be the year to do it because I've got way more hay than what I need. But I've not worked up the nerve to do it. Anyway, what's your favorite way to feed hay? How do you do it with your operation? Have you tried other methods other than what you do most of the time? Or are you like me? Well, I'm not going to say I'm hard-headed and stick to one method because I've at least tried 2 different methods. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Hey, thanks for watching our Scottish Highland Adventure. And come back next week. We'll try to have a new adventure for you.